All right, let's go live here. YouTube, what up? How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. All right, we are live. We are on Instagram. We are on YouTube. And we got a few different things we're going to be rolling with today. All right, so make sure to say hi when you get in here. What's up, Peggy? What's up, Lisa? What's up, Minion? Jesse, Tanu, Rebecca. What's going on, All Star? Liberty Graphics in the house. What's up, Barb? Jesse, how are you? Chevy, what's up on Instagram? Todd, what's going on, dude? Dollar Tree Crafter, what's up? All right, so here's the deal today. I am just going to run through. We've had some different questions come in on some different things, and wanted to run through and just show you a few different things with. I'm going to make I actually have to make a shirt for somebody, so I'm going to make that here today for you. A simple shirt, but a pretty cool pack that we released a while ago, probably 6-8 months ago. And I have to make a shirt out of it, so I figured instead of making the shirt out of it just regular, I'll make it during the live today. Then I want to show you how to make a decal, and some people that have been having some issues with weeding different types of materials. And then I'm going to make a two-color Starbucks cup, because I did a TikTok on that, and a ton of people were asking questions about that and about the actual file. And then my goal after that is just to answer some questions for you guys about the different materials and different questions that you have. So everybody can see me okay? Everybody can hear me okay? We're good to go? Tabitha, what's up? Cheryl, what's up? Linda, Mary Alice, how are you? Jewel, what's going on? What's up, Miss Pebbles on Instagram? All right, let's do this. So what I'm going to start with today, and I'm going to bring you guys around. Let me flip you around so you can see my screen here. Give me a second. All right, so get my magnet here for Instagram. Bring the Instagram crew over here. Boom. Instagram. There you go. And YouTube. Let me switch over to my screen camera here. Eric Sutton, what's up, buddy? How are you? All right. So, for today, okay, a lot of you guys saw this heart template. All right, so this heart template, and I'll show you guys the cup real quick. Let me go get it. All of you All-Star members, you guys know you got this template for free, right? So even with the 65% off, don't go pay the $4 or whatever it is. You guys all have it for free in your All-Star membership. Everybody knows that, right? All of you All-Star members went and got this for free. It's a freebie. Pays to be an All-Star. So I'm going to make one of these today, all right? And because a lot of people were having questions as far as how I laid out the design. I want to explain the process of why and how I laid out that design. And can everybody see, and I know Instagram, it may be a little bit more difficult. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit for you. But can everybody see the little stars right here? See the little stars on the left-hand side of the design right there? Does everybody know what those stars are for? And honestly, that's my fault. That's my fault for not explaining that more. Okay, I am making a video on it, and I do have a TikTok video on it. But a lot of people that are downloading the file, especially the All-Star members that are all getting it for free, are wondering what those stars are for, and they think it's part of the design, which makes sense, okay? Because I've never really explained it a whole lot. So what those stars are actually is they're just registration marks, okay? So with the registration marks, what I actually did is that's what's going, so even though there's technically nothing layering over top of each other on this design, okay, you can see. The problem is if you don't put everything in the right area, especially when you're putting it onto a tumbler like this, you could run into an issue of it going up into the top of the tumbler or the back of the tumbler. So we want to still make sure everything gets aligned good. But what you'll also notice that I did with this is I actually put the stars, because you got to think, we normally cut a weed box around this, right? So I put the stars within the area of what's going to probably be inside that weed box anyway. Does that make sense to everybody? Because what a lot of people do when they do different things, and let me pull in that file right here real quick and show you, because if I show you within Corel and the Wizard, it'll probably make more sense to you. So here's our design here, and I'm just going to get this out of here and kind of show you from the start. All right, so let me just ungroup this, get rid of my templates there, and bring this one over and resize my workspace. So with this design right here, a lot of people will see, and a lot of people use squares, right, for registration marks. And they'll put, for example, a square there, and a square there. And then those squares, let me get you out here, Instagram, so you guys can see. Those squares are actually the registration marks that are each color. But what you'll notice when you do that is you're going to cut an extra probably inch or so of each material. Where that really becomes an issue is, let's just say this inside area right here were a different color. Okay, let's just say that were a gray for some reason. If this were a 3-color design and it cut all 3 of these would be gray as well, right? And then it would cut basically almost a whole piece of material when it's not necessarily needed to. Does that make sense to everybody? And I see a few of you asking, why did you use stars? I like to use stars because technically, you know what I could have done? I could have come over here, and let me show you here real quick. I could have used my shapes and a star, and I could have thrown a star right here. Because a star is easier to line up where it's not rotated or anything. So I could have used this, 1 star in the middle, as my registration marks for each color. Does that make sense? Because you're going to, as soon as you line up that star perfectly, then the rest of your actual design is lined up. The star looks good as part of the design. Well, and where it becomes an issue as part of the design, as those 2 stars will actually overlap some of this, and that's what people were having an issue with. And once they saw it start to overlap, then it made sense to them and they just pulled the stars off. Okay? So that's one project we're going to do today. And then the other one, I need to make a t-shirt. And I'm going to actually make a t-shirt out of, and I'll show you the pack that I'm going to use. And this is one of our really popular packs, especially with everything workout-wise and CrossFit and everything. And it's this one right here. So we released this one probably, man, what would you guys say? 6-8 months ago, maybe 10 months ago. So these are just workout designs. But what's cool about this mini pack is you'll see the bottom versions right here. Okay. You can do any of these for t-shirts, okay, or you can do any of them for car window decals. And I actually have, let me grab for you real quick here, just to show you an example. I have a ton of decals here. And I know I have a couple of them from when I went over this pack before. So let me grab them real quick just to kind of give you an idea. Yes, these are, they're vector designs, okay? So anytime it's a vector design like this, you can obviously change it to any size you want. So if you want it to, again, be a car window decal, you shrink it down to be a car window decal size. If you want it to be a t-shirt design, then you enlarge it to obviously be a t-shirt design. So I got that one there, and let me see if I have, there we go. So these are the two here. We got this one, and I'll switch to the bigger screen here on YouTube so you guys can see as well. Give me 1 second here. All right, we have this one here, all right, that I did in the reflective sign vinyl, which is sweet. And I'm going to cut one of these to give you guys some ideas with that. And then the I Lift Heavy Shiznit. But reflective sign vinyl, ColorSpark reflective, which looks freaking amazing when it's on the car, especially at night when the car lights of other cars hit it, right? All right, and then I'm also going to do, a lot of you were asking, can you do a demo? Because I haven't really done a video or a demo live yet of it with your soft metallic, the ColorSpark soft metallic heat transfer vinyl. And this is what I actually have to make one of these shirts. So you guys let me know. I want your opinion. If you are doing something like a lighter rose gold. So this is the rose gold soft metallic, okay? Would you put this on a black shirt or a white shirt? Let me know. Black shirt or white shirt? I want to get your guys' opinion. Dream Team, appreciate your support. Thank you. So I see black, 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 black. I'm looking at Instagram and YouTube. Black, black. JK Sewing, what's going on with the website? Black, 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 black. Oh, there, I just saw my first white. Boom. Jesse and Scott said white. A few different whites. Mary, Minion. Okay, so this is what I always like to show people as well. There are certain type of materials that look good on both, right? So because it's a lighter color, and you guys are answering exactly like I thought you would, is everybody saying, hey, on a black shirt, on a black shirt, on a black shirt. The one that I'm making for the person today is going to go on, they want it on a white shirt, but I want to show you guys how it really does look super nice on a white shirt as well. So even though it's a lighter color going on a white shirt, looks badass. All right. So again, obviously we're live here, so everybody knows that the TRW Release 65 coupon code is active. It is active right now, so you'll get 65% off the $25 price on this one. But let's go ahead and bring one of these designs in, and they want the I Lift Heavy Shit design. All right. So it's a super simple design, okay, but just looks really clean. Don't you guys think? And it looks different than typing out full words, right? It kind of makes you look at it, you read it, and you know what it says, but it doesn't say it, right? Which is also pretty cool. So that's the goal. We're going to go ahead and make this, and we're going to make it on a white shirt with our rose gold soft metallic. So to do this, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to make this pretty large on the shirt as well, all right? Especially since it's super thin. And how many of you guys here have used, let me know, how many of you have used the soft metallic? I can turn the heat press on too. So the soft metallic, the reason why we call it soft metallic is, as most of you know, most of the metallic or the chrome looking materials kind of have that thicker feel to it, right? And they kind of get those, almost, sometimes they'll get the wrinkles in it, but they really have a thicker feel. The soft metallic gives that metallic look, but it has a super soft feel to it. Not all the way to a screen print feel, but pretty damn close to a screen print feel, which feels really nice on the shirt, okay? And then obviously with as open as this design is, it's gonna feel super nice on the shirt, all right? So I'm taking my design, and right now I'm at 9.5 inches wide by 11. I probably wanna go to about maybe 9 inches wide by 10.8. So we're almost 11 inches tall here, okay? So this is gonna be a pretty big design, all right? Now, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna go to my templates, and first off, we wanna kind of see what it's going to look like. And let me see if I do have, because in the Wizard 6.0 we will have this, but I'm not sure if I have a good, this will give somewhat of a rose gold look here. So if I want to see what this looks like on the shirt, of course, I just go to mock-ups. I got my women's shirt, and I'll just throw it on the burnout shirt. Oh, I had just the lift part of the design highlighted. And once I have this, okay, let's bring it down a little bit because it's taller design, and that's going to be here. And I probably want it a little bit smaller, but I do want this to be a pretty large design on this shirt, okay? And I'm going to be putting, that's based off a women's large shirt. I'm going to be putting this on a women's extra large Bella shirt. All right? I made a shirt with this to sell on my Facebook page. And they wouldn't list it? Really? Oh, that sucks. There's way worse than this out there. That's crazy. Hey, that's why you get your own page, Debbie, right? All right. Take this here, I got templates, and I'm gonna right click for my vinyl overcut, and there's my cut for the design. Now I'm going to highlight this, I'm gonna go to launch and cut plot CM4. And here is my design here. So I have this set to 12 inches right now, as far as my width. I'm going to rotate it like that. That way I can fit it because this is obviously 12-inch wide material. So I should be good with this, but because and I always do this, because I'm getting pretty close to the edges, a lot of times I will just get rid of my weed box, okay? So when I go to cut plot CM4 now you can see I have a little bit more of an open area, all right? Facebook did that with it. With an ASL shirt? Really? All right. So now that I have that, setting-wise. Now, does everybody here, and I know we have some Graphtec users here as well, does everybody here know how to do a test cut on the Graphtec? I know I don't normally do that because obviously I normally know the settings for all the materials, but I've had some requests of, hey, can you show us how you do a test cut? So I'm going to show you guys. All right. So let me bring you around over here to the cutter. All right, we're good there. And let me see if I can't get Instagram on. Oh, I don't have it on this one. Dang it. I wanted to try and get the Instagram questions, but we'll get to them in a minute. Let's flip over here to our production view. Good to go there. And let's go ahead and get this. Now, just to let you guys know, if we get to, it's a daytime live, so if we get to 400 live today, then we will have I need to put something behind here so my roll doesn't roll off. We will have a full artwork pack giveaway, okay? So 400 is the magic number for the day. Now, for cutting a test cut, all right, and I'll bring you guys closer so you can actually see what I'm doing here. I'm going to hit 1 for front edge. And then let me bring you guys closer. I'm going to bring Instagram. I'm going to bring you guys over here and zoom you guys in a little bit here. And YouTube. There we go. All right, can you guys see that all right? Now, These are normal settings. So right now it's set to a speed of 30, a force of 15, acceleration of 2. Okay, and it's ready to cut. Now, you'll see this button right here says condition or test. Okay, and let me bring you over a little bit Instagram so you guys can see it. So condition test right here. If I hit that, you're going to see cut test. Now, again, I have a speed of 30, a force of 15 right now. Cut test, left or right. So if I hit left, use the position to move the tool and then press enter. Okay, so my tool is in a place where I'm good. So I'm going to hit enter here, and that's going to do my test cut. So it just did a test cut at what my setting was at, which was a force of 15 and a speed of 30. So now what I need to do is just come here, pull that up, and you can see, sorry Instagram, you can see it cut, didn't cut through, I can feel it on the back, but we did that triangle perfect. So it's going to say enter key, it brings it back to my setting, and now I'm ready to cut. Everybody get that? So I know a lot of people were asking questions of, can you show us the cut settings? Because it makes sense. A lot of you guys, especially when you're just trying a new material or you first got a material, you want to be able to do a test cut to make sure you're not wasting material, right? And then as you use it more and more, obviously, then you're going to write it down, or you're going to say, oh yeah, this is glitter, I cut it at this. This is soft holographic, soft metallic, whatever it is. All right, so we know that our speed of 30, force of 15 is going to be a pretty good cut. Now, what I can also do, remember I was going to be pretty close with my edges there, right? So here's the issue. I need to bring this down just a tiny bit and then reset my origin, okay? Because this cut was pretty wide, so I didn't want to lose that ½ inch of where that test cut was. So now that we got that, we should be ready to cut here. I am going to come over here and hit force of, now, let me show you in Instagram. I'm just going to carry you guys over here for this one real quick. Check this out. I had this at a force of 20. And let me switch the screen for you YouTubers. So I'm going to show you this on the Graphtec as well, because this is super important. Okay? Everybody paying attention? So I had this set at a force of 20, speed of 60, quality of 3. Okay? When I was over at the cutter, it was a speed of 30, force of 15. So if I were to send this right now, okay, if I were to send this right now, I have it set to where my actual computer setting overrides what the actual cutter is. So you can have it set one way or the other, based off the software or based off the actual cutter, okay? Mine is based off the software, so I got to come back in the software here and change this to a speed of 30, force of 15, quality of 1, which is the acceleration. Does that make sense? John, I'm going to fix that real quick. Hold on. I'm flipping around here. And Instagram, I'm going to hang with you guys a little bit longer, then we're going to head over to TikTok. But real quick, and Instagram, head over to YouTube so you don't miss out. Everybody here, let's go. Click that like button. We got 270 of you here and 130 likes. I'm protesting. I'm going to sit here and drink my Starbucks until you hit the like button. Go. We should be at least 200 likes by now. Agreed? We should be at least 200 likes. If I want to make Disney stuff, how would I do that? Have a couple $1,000,000 to pay Disney for licensing? Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. We're at 176 likes. I'm protesting until we get 200 likes. Let's go. Don't do Disney. If you're going to Disney, you make a shirt for yourself. You make a shirt for your family. Hey, but as soon as you are making money on it, as soon as you're selling it, as soon as you're using Disney's name to profit, they'll ignore it for a while. Okay, they'll ignore it for a while, but as soon as you're actually to the point where you're making money, they'll come shut you down and take all your money. I've seen it happen multiple times. Disney's really big with it. Harley Davidson's really big. I mean, most companies are. Major League Baseball, the NFL. So to do it legally, yeah. If you are in the Maryland area and you won Powerball in like $780 million yesterday or whenever it was, and you are hiding that ticket right now, you can make Disney stuff and get the licensing and still have about $780 million left over. And if you do have that, go get a dream kit on the website real quick. Maybe 10 of them. That's crazy. All right. So, we're at 200. All right, you guys killed it. Back to work. Lynn, I have to unhide that just because it's pretty funny. Lynn's comment right there on the Disney thing. All right, let me flip around here. Boom. So, everybody's good as far as my settings. Oh, yeah, we got to go back to the cutter. Everybody's good as far as my settings. So, let's head back to the cutter here. Head back to our production software. And boom, and let's go ahead and get this thing cut. So I'm at a force of 15 and a speed of 30 on this cut. And even though I did a test cut, I come over here and I always like to look, especially when you're new, make sure to look at your settings and make sure it did update to what your actual computer said. Because who knows? Maybe if you have an employee, maybe if they change settings on your machine, maybe if they change it to be based off of the cutter as the main override versus your actual software. So, yeah, just be smart with it. All right, good to go. Woo, I was close with this one too. Okay, another thing I love about this machine, another thing I love is I can hit the one button to view it. It's going to bring it all the way out for me there. I can then trim that off, hit the 2 button, bring it back, and I'm ready for my next cut. So this cutter is the Graphtec. Mine is the older version, the CE6040. The one that we have on the website now is the CE7040, which is the newer version. All right. So this is my actual, obviously, material here. Let me move you guys over a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and get this weeded and then pressed. Oh, do you guys want a little secret on the project I'm working on that I'm getting close? I'm getting close to being done. Everybody in here, let me know what vinyl cut first before I tell you what the secret is. Everybody in here, tell me what vinyl cutter you currently use. What vinyl cutter do you currently use? Let me know. Yeah, this material weeds super easy. What we got? And if you use a Cricut, let me know which Cricut you use. I see Maker, Explorer, Cameo, Graphtec, Cameo, Maker, Graphtec, Explorer, Cameo, Graphtec, US Cutter, Cameo, Graphtec, Cameo, Portrait 3, Cameo 4, Cricket, Puma, Roland and Silhouette, Maker, Explorer, Maker. Okay, so the project, and I talked about it a little bit, I think, on Monday's live, as far as the idea for it. But I'm getting pretty close to having it done. And you guys are going to laugh at me and get pissed at me at the same time. Oh, by the way, whenever you do a test cut, make sure to not press it with your test cut triangle. That's not going to look awesome on the shirt. All right. So there is my rose gold soft metallic eye lift heavy. So you guys check this out, and you're gonna be like, holy crap, you've wasted. Look at how much glitter heat transfer vinyl I went through last night. I think I ended up cutting 16 different templates. I think I had to cut 16 different templates to get it to where it fit perfect. Right? But don't worry, I have a plan for all of this stuff. So you guys know how I am. I'm not going to cut all this glitter out and have a waste for it, okay? Even though it doesn't necessarily work for what I'm going to use it for, all right? But here's what we're working on. What do you think, Instagram? YouTube, let me bring you guys over and show you. This is what we're working on. Okay, you can see how the template fitting now. This isn't even actually on. It's still just a test. This is how I get it all lined up. But the pack that I'm making is going to give you the option. I didn't use stock paper, Shelly, because I have a purpose for it, and also it had to be almost 20 inches long. Okay? But believe me, I wouldn't have used the glitter like this if I didn't have a purpose for it after the fact. So my thought process is to use this because I'm going to make a TikTok to show you what you can do with this stuff. Got it? All right. So let's head over here. I got to flip you guys around this way. Let me rotate you guys here and flip this camera around there. And I think we should be good to go. Let me get my questions. Yes, so that template is going to be for HTV anything, you're correct. But then I'm also doing a complete rhinestone fill on it. So it will be HTV anything with glitter heat transfer vinyl with rhinestones pressed to it, just like we do on the tumblers. Okay, so the whole top of your maker, will be able to be glitter and rhinestones. And I'm going to make 3 different versions of the rhinestone part of it. There's going to be like a super tight fill, okay? And I will show you. I think I have, yeah. So, I already cut the template this morning. This is the super tight fill of it. And then I'm going to do another. This one has, I think it's 3,555 stones. All right? Then I have it to where the stones are spaced out a lot more, to where it's around 2,200 stones. And then I have the light version, which will have right around 1,200 stones. That way, a 10 gross of stones could complete the project. Because the cool thing is once the glitter is on top, the glitter looks amazing as it is, and you can do just glitter. But even if you add 1,200 stones, it looks really cool as long as you match the stones to the glitter. Okay, so that will be your inexpensive version of it, just having to use a 10 gross of stones. And the stones will be spread out throughout the template here, of course, to look nice. But, of course, I'm going to do the one with... And what colors do you guys think I'm going to do? What would be your guess? What colors am I doing on mine? I'm sure you could probably guess. All right. It's going to weigh 12 pounds. So, it's actually almost the exact same amount of stones as the big Strata cups, or the big Starbucks cup. So, shirt lined up good. That looks good there. And get my pressure to about a medium pressure. Yes, Cheryl. Yep, I'm not going to do the gold. It's just another test cut. I'm going to do the Galaxy Black. No, Galaxy Black with Diamond Cut Jet Black. Black on black. Yes, it's going to look sweet. Yes, you got it, Debbie. All right, so now that we have that, I'm going to take my design here, and let's get this bad boy pressed. And again, we're doing it on a white shirt, right? So I'm just looking left edge, looking right edge, knowing this is a taller design. So armpits right there. My armpits, I'm going to basically split the word lift right there, okay? Because I want it to be a little bit taller. You don't want the whole shirt tucking under. So left edge, right edge, that looks pretty good there. Lift this up, that looks pretty good there, and I'm good to press. So I'm at 300 degrees, and I'm going to go about 10 seconds. All right, good to go with that. Now, with this, I want to do a cool peel. So what I like to do, and a trick that I like to use that helps cool it down, is everybody always grabs another shirt or a towel or something. I just take the bottom of my shirt right here and flip it up and just kind of go over it like this. It's a pretty easy way to just use the exact same shirt because it's not like this is dirty, right? Can I put vinyl shield over color changing vinyl? Yes, you can, Jessica. Matt, are you going to do something like that for the Cameo 3? Ooh, I don't know. The Cameo 3, man, that would be a freaking... That Cameo 3 one would probably be like 5,000 stones. I tried the Cameo 4, just to let you guys know, but the way that the Cameo 4 opens up now and slides back, there's not enough of a gap in that little area where it slides back for the stones to fit through. All right, let me pull this over here. Let me get all of my glitter out of the way here. Yes, the easiest way, yes, 100%. The easiest way to cool down stuff like this, by far, is I always like to, anytime I'm in the room, obviously all my walls here have stuff all over it. But if you just hold it against a wall, hold the shirt against the wall, it will fix that. So when I peel this off here, what I like to do, and I'm going to do it on this one, is I like to take a little bit of the shine out of it. Some people love the shine, some people aren't as much of the shine. I like to doll up the shine a little bit. So I'm just rolling this off here. And it has a sticky carrier sheet, so that's why once I get this rolled off here, all right, you can see this has a, can you guys see the shine? You can, can't you? This has like a super shine to it right now, right? Which a lot of people love it to have. Look at that. That looks freaking sweet, right? I'll show you guys up close here on the big camera. See how much of a shine that has? But a super, super soft feel. Like super soft feel. What I normally like to do is I like to bring this back after the fact and press it for about another 2 to 3 seconds. It pulls a little bit of the shine out of it. I put my my Teflon sheet or my cover sheet over top of it, and then it almost puts a little bit of a texture to it as well. So it really depends on your customer, right? You can either say, hey, do you want it to be like a super shiny kind of metallic look, which this is, which looks awesome, right? Or do you want it to be a pretty shiny? And it really depends. It really depends on the customer, but it's cool to be able to offer too. You guys let me know what you prefer, shiny or not shiny. Do you want me to show you the difference? Do you want me to press half of it? I could do that if you want. If I press half of it, I can show you what half of it with the shine, half of it without the shine, because then I'll just come back and press it again to show the full shine. I'll do that. That way, you guys will be able to see the difference right on the same shirt. It'll look cool. Because a lot of people think when you do that, it pulls all of the shine out of it, but it doesn't. It actually looks really sweet. So I just opened up half of my design here, okay? And then I'm going to put my cover sheet on it. And I'm going to press this for about 3 to 4 seconds. And then when I pull that up, and this is where I want to show you guys, it's still going to have a shine to it. It's just going to be a different shine. So, oh yeah, you can see it. You can see the difference pretty good too. Look at that. I actually even think it looks pretty cool like this as the finished shirt. It almost gives it a look. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on the camera, but doesn't it almost give it a look like it's 2 different colors? I think that looks pretty badass. Can you guys tell that at all from the video here? Does it not look to you guys? I know it does to me in person here, but does it not look like it's almost like 2 different colors? Like a shiny and then it is. It's like a matte shine. I agree, Lynn. Like I honestly, I wouldn't have thought I was going to say this. I kind of like the look on this specific design. I kind of like the look of the half and half. I mean, the person I'm making it for wants the matte shine. Well, that's what we're going to call it, the matte shine. But I really like it. So let me get you guys a better look as well, YouTube. Check it out. Big difference, right? So those of you who thought, and can you see almost a little texture on it as well? See how it almost has that little, there's a good view of it. See how it has that little texture to it? And then when I come up here, now we got the shine. So the matte shine and the regulars. Yeah, I'll hold it up to the big camera. See what it looks like on the big camera. Can you guys see the difference on the big camera here? I do. I like it. All right. So I think both of them honestly look really good. Okay. I think both of them look really good. Again, it always just depends on what the customer wants. But I know that this person would like the matte look. but I really thought it was cool how it almost, and see, it didn't mess anything up. Now, I'll show you. Now it's all to the same look. So by pressing that extra one, that little bit, now all of it is the matte. We'll call it matte metallic. It only dulled half of it because I only pressed half of it, All-Star. I'm not sure if you saw, but I only put that much of the shirt underneath the press, and I left that part open. I like that. Looks sweet. It's a sweet looking shirt. But again, the whole point of this, the whole point of me making this live here was to show you guys the difference of using a light color on a light shirt like this looks really good, right? Do you guys agree that this looks really nice on this shirt? And what I love about colors like these, like this rose gold, is it would look awesome on a black shirt, but a lot of people are always scared to try it on a light shirt like this or a white shirt. So now you can see how good it does look on just a white shirt as well. And it's not obviously difficult to read it at all. Pretty sweet, right? All right, that is done. Now what I want to do, I'm going to turn off the press, and I'm going to cut that exact same design, but I am going to use my reflective, okay? I'm going to use my reflective sign vinyl. Let me bring you guys YouTube over here so you can kind of see me and everything. There we go. And let's bring you now, Instagram. Let me flip around here. Okay, if we get 95 more, we got a full artwork pack giveaway. All right, other than that, we still have our mini pack giveaways. But Instagram, I am going to open up and I'm going to head over to TikTok now. All right, so Instagram, if you want to see the rest of the live, head over to the YouTube. We need 95 more people on YouTube. We got 305 at a noon training. That's pretty freaking sweet. Loving that. So, Instagram, I'm out. Head over to YouTube, and I will see you guys over there. All right, Instagram, later. Yes, it's a matte shirt. Who wouldn't love a shirt that's matte, right? M-A-T-T-E, M-A-T-T, whichever way you want. All right, let me send this, post that, and let's head over to TikTok here. Yes, that was actually, and as I'm hopping on TikTok here, I'll show you guys. Let me flip over to my screen camera here. I will show you guys what that material was. So that material was when you go to vinyl and foil, all right, and you go to ColorSpark HTV, that was the soft metallic, all right? And then under soft metallic, and all of these do the same look. If you haven't tried the rainbow one, it is freaking sweet. We did a live a couple months ago when we first got this rainbow soft metallic in that we did for a shirt for somebody's business name, and it was freaking sweet. But we have the Calypso blue, the rose gold, the red, the rainbow, the silver, and the champagne are the colors we have right now. All right, ColorSpark, vinyl, live. All right, let's get TikTok on here. And with the TikTok crew, we should be able to hit 400. Did you ever get a chance to test the outdoor color changing? Ever get a chance to test out the color changing vinyl on a ceramic? I haven't yet. Wicked. And you're saying when you say a ceramic mug, Wicked, are you talking just like a ceramic coffee mug like this? Let me know. If you are, TikTok, what's up? How you guys doing? We are live. We're on YouTube, but we're going to be rolling through a couple projects here as well. Let me real quickly, let's do this. You know what? I think I have, do I have a scrap? No, I don't, do I? We're going to test it right now as we're going through this stuff. So I'm going to pull off some of the yellow to green. I'm going to pull off some of my yellow to green color changing. I'm going to drop it onto the side of this. I'm just going to literally throw it right on the side of this acrylic right here. And I'm going to pour some ice water in it from my HTV Anything Reflective and Glitter Blue heat transfer vinyl. All right. Oh man, holy cow. Well, test done. Yes, it works. Oh, that was easy. That hit it quick. Wow. All right. So yes, ceramic mug, color changing vinyl works no problem. Let me see if I... that worked really. Honestly, I didn't even switch over to the big screen because I did not think it would work that quick. That was crazy. Holy cow. All right. Question answered. Super fast, right? So if I hold over this, try to cool it down some. Look how quickly it turns it back. Holy cow. That is sick. All right. I'll show you guys again. Hold on. I'll show you how quickly it did it. Let me pour this water back. And I got to cool this cup down, or this ceramic mug down. That's crazy how quick that was. And this vinyl, by the way, is, yes, we're going to have heat changing as well, yes. I'm actually working on, it's going to be a little while because I got to test them all. I'm working on about 10 new colors right now. And they're going to be some good ones too. The pink changes quick. Yeah, I'm sure they all do. Okay, so we can see all yellow, right? Look, it's even, because the mug is still a little bit cold, it's even trying to. I know, Eric. I was thinking that. I turned it off. It's still a little hot though, right? All right, so check it out. I'll show you guys how quickly it changes. You ready? Just poured the water in and there it goes. That's so sweet. And I'm guessing you probably can see, I'm guessing you can probably see where the water's filled up to, right? So if I go like this, like I'm going to dump out some of the water, but it is covering more of the yellow, what will obviously happen, see how the green's just moving up now? And eventually, if the water were filled up all the way, the whole thing would turn green. We are going to be releasing a few of them soon, a few colors soon that are heat activated. And then, so yeah, I can show you. Let me actually here. This thing has been on here. Just to let you know, this Lake Life decal has been on here for over a year. It's been through the dishwasher about probably 30 to 40 times, and I'm going to peel it off right now. Because I've been wanting to, I know I should just go buy a new mug. Look how, but this is just to show you how difficult the HTV anything is to get off, right? This is how good that's on there. So when I say the HTV anything is dishwasher safe, it's freaking it's mat safe. I'm scared the mug is gonna like shatter. I'm almost there. There we go. We're getting there. There you go. Woo! So you can tell it was on there pretty good, right? All right, so what I want to do for you real quick is this. I'm going to cut that. Cut a little piece of this. I'm going to show you all three of them real quick. There's one. There's two. And where is my third? Right here. All right. Got my three different. I'll buy you a mug from Amazon. I got a bunch coming in. I know. All right, so this is my clear, okay? And it's probably, this mug is probably still so, it is. It's still so cold that it's changing literally as soon as I put it on here. So I got that there. And I'll bring it over to the heat press here real quick. So this is all, yes, this is all adhesive vinyl, correct. But I just want to show you here real quick how the different colors change. I see you, Herm. It sure is, Herm. Good one. This is crazy how, all right. I don't want to give it away yet, though. I got to bring it over here to the heat press. I got water all over my heat press over here. I'll show you the instant fix. Hold on. If you want to fix it quickly, you break out the heat gun. With the heat gun, if it's any colors, bye-bye colors. All right. So now we're normal. All right. Check this out. Let's do it. I got my clear, my pink, and my yellow. And then once I add water to this, it is going to switch to green, purple, and blue. It's pretty sweet, isn't it? And obviously, you can guess where this cup's filled up to. The race of the color stain. Who won? Did green win? That looks pretty sweet though, doesn't it? I love using the mixture of them on different ones as well. All right. And then you'll see, just to see the original colors again. I gotta heat the inside of the cup. Ah, I just poured water all over me. And there we go. Pretty freaking cool, isn't it? All right. So, enough of that guy. Let's do a tumbler. So, I want to make one of these, okay? I want to make one of these here. And with this, I'm going to have to use two colors, okay? Two colors of vinyl. Do you guys want me to make the exact same one? Because obviously it's more of a Valentine look. So this is the pink to purple color changing, and then this is the candy apple red opal. Do you want me to make the same one, or do you want me to use a different vinyl? Let me know. I mean, the color changing vinyl is pretty freaking sweet, so it's nice. And I don't really know if the pink and the yellow is going to look great when it changes to green and purple. It's going to look kind of weird. Like, this is probably the best color combination, right? I agree. I would say it's going to be the same color combination. And here's the other thing. Those of you who have used, okay, those of you who have used the color changing, with this color changing, the difference is it's when it's on there, look, these Starbucks plastic cups, okay? Yeah, Eric, I'll do that. That's a good one. These have a little bit of a texture on it. So sometimes the material can be a little bit more difficult on these plastic cups, right? But this color, all of the color changing vinyls have a super freaking strong adhesive. Like super strong adhesive. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to do like Eric said, I'm going to do the purple, the pink to purple color changing with the flamingo opal. Let's do it. All right. So what I need to do is TikTok. I'm going to bring you guys around as well. No, this is all our actual brand of ColorSpark vinyl. So all of the ColorSpark vinyl is our actual brand of vinyl. So we have all the color changing, all the different opals and whatnot. We don't sell the actual Starbucks cups. You're going to, and TikTok, I'm going to flip you guys. I'm going to rotate you here so you can see my whole screen, okay? I get these Starbucks cups directly from Starbucks. But what I recommend is, and let me see if I have one of them here. I do. What I actually recommend are, I don't have my top for it, these tumblers on Amazon, okay? And let me flip to the big screen. So these tumblers, and I have them on the Products We Love on the website, and I'll show you. If you go to the website, scroll down, go to Products We Love, and on the Products We Love, if you go to Tumblers, these are the color changing ones right here, okay? So these are these. And you can get a 5-pack for 16 bucks. Got it? So these are the exact same size as the Starbucks tumblers. Because a lot of people don't want the Starbucks logo, obviously, right? All right. Let me head back here and head to the website here. So here is the design we're going to do. We are going to do this design here. All right, now in the design here, you're going to see that I have these stars right there, and that's what I was explaining earlier. The stars are my registration marks. So you'll see there's stars for the red, and there's stars for the light red and the dark red. Okay, I'm going to highlight it now. When all of you who are All-Star YouTube members, remember, you guys got this file for free. We do have it listed on the website for anybody that's not an All-Star member with the 65% off coupon code. I think it comes out to about $3 to $4 range. Highlight my design. Do I want to mirror this or not? The vinyl shield, it depends. So when you're using the vinyl shield, it works amazing on smooth surfaces. If you have, like the way those Starbucks cups are, Yolis, appreciate your support, All-Star member. The way some of the plastic Starbucks cups are, because of that little bit of a texture on it, if you don't have a big enough contour on the vinyl shield, you can run into issues, okay? But the biggest issue you run into is a lot of people are trying to use these in the dishwasher. So if you're going to use the vinyl shield, you're using it more for scratch resistant versus dishwasher safe, because this tumbler's not dishwasher safe. The cup's not dishwasher safe, all right? So you're right. You do not mirror it because we're using an application tape, right? So I'm going to go to vinyl overcut here, and there's my two cuts. So my first cut is this one. That one we are going to do the flamingo, and then this one we are going to do the color changing, okay? So I'm going to go to launch and then cut plot CM4. Now, I'm going to rotate this around, but if I come back here, that's 11.2 inches, okay? Remember I talked about this with the last design. I don't necessarily need a weed box because now I have it down to 10.7 inches. So if you're using 12-inch material and you're worried about getting anything cut off with your pinch rollers and everything, you can get rid of the weed box and just cut it horizontal then. So I'm going to launch and cut plot CM4. Costco cups are the same size, Steph. Yes, I did test those. Have these here. Okay, yeah, get the cups, the least expensive you can get them, right? Wherever you can get them. Heck yeah, 100%. Now, for my cut setting on this, I'm going to try the same thing. I'm going to do a cut force of 15. So, let me bring you guys over to the Graphtec here. So, TikTok, I got you over by the Graphtec, and I'm going to show you why the stars are on the file here in just a second. I went over it earlier, but I'm going to show you as I'm obviously making it here too. So this one is the color changing. So this is this pink here, which is my color changing. So let me take out our rose gold. And I saw a couple people asking a question about this as well. They're like, do you have to be careful with like that rose gold metallic when it's on the roller and stuff? And you always still want to be careful, but you honestly don't have to be too careful. And the reason why I say that is it's got a carrier sheet on it, so you're not really scratching it up. Does that make sense? All right, so let's go. I'm trying to see if I can get my questions on here as well so I can see you guys as we are doing this. No? Okay, let's see. Discover. Let's go. Rhinestone World. And there we go. Now it'll let me see the live. Boom. Good to go. All right. So, adhesive vinyl. We're cutting this side up, correct? So, let's drop this in here. And I always load this just from the back there. You can load it from the front as well if it's not on a roll. Looking at my line, make sure that's lined up good. Pull up my pinch rollers. I'm going to hit 1 for front edge. And what that's going to do is bring it to, do you have to remove the carrier sheet before you make your cuts on the rose gold? No, because the rose gold is a heat transfer vinyl. So you remove the carrier sheet on a heat transfer vinyl after you press it. Okay? All right, so can you show us the easy way to put on the mat? With vinyl on the Cricut, we do have a pretty good amount of videos now on the Cricut. But yes, you want to put the vinyl directly. I always cut on my Cricut. I always cut using the cutting mat. Makes it a lot easier. You aren't going to have as big of issues when it comes to cutting. So let's head over here. Again, force of 15 with the Graphtec here. I have a speed of 30. This is going to come through here. And I'm going to pay attention to it a little bit just to make sure that it's not cutting through all the way. But I know that this material is a little bit thicker material, okay? Because I'm going to cut my ColorSpark at probably about a 12 force on the Graphtec, where I'm going to cut the color changing at a 15. Yes, something that would be super cool, and that's a great point. I see some of you asking, what would you do for the circle on this? If you're using a Costco cup or a basic cup, throw a freaking monogram in there and it'll look freaking awesome. And I did a video months back doing that with our circle monogram font, and it looked freaking sweet. Yes, the template, if you're an all-star member, it's a free file, okay? But if you're not, even with the 65% off, I think it's somewhere around $4 or something for this one. And there's a single color version as well if you don't want to have to worry about layering. So I'm going to hit 1 to view. Bring that out. Now, because I didn't do the registration marks, I need to make sure, and I'm sure some of you guys have done this before. How many, not registration marks, weed box. How many of you at some point, okay, if you've been in this business for at least even a little while, you've probably done this, especially with glitters, right? Glitter heat transfer vinyls is probably the most difficult to see the cut lines. How many of you have trimmed a design off of your cutter and didn't see part of the design and trimmed through it and ruined the design because you're trying to save that extra inch of material? Let me know. I want to know how many of you have done that. Yes, I agree, John. If it's not freaking sweet, it's not sweet at all. That's a good point. I don't know what I just... Oh, I did it when I ripped it earlier. I've done it many... Yeah, oh, believe me, I've done that many, many times. The new Elegant Shadow font would be sweet. I agree. All right, so... For my second cut, and TikTok, I'm just coming over here to send it to the cutter so you're not missing anything. Again, I'm going to get rid of the weed box, highlight it, launch, cut plot CM4. And the funniest thing, and that's why I always use a weed box, guys, for that exact reason. But the funniest thing is when you do it, you normally do it because you're trying to save like a ½ inch of material. But then once you screw it up, you realize you just wasted like 12 inches of material. Hey, Bobby, can you look at that? Evelyn's asking, why is the sugar vector design for the Design Today giveaway $6? I'm guessing that it was one from a couple days ago and they just didn't take it out of that category yet. And so, Bobby, if it is still in the Design a Day category, can you make it $0 for the rest of the day today? Hey, TikTok, what's up? How you guys doing? Hey, TikTok, I need you guys to do me a favor real quick. Listen here, TikTok. TikTok, I need you guys to tap that screen as quickly as you can and fill up that little bar and get your little celebration on. Let's go, TikTok. Tap that screen. Let's go. All right. I'm going to try and not do what I just explained that we all do, right? That would be pretty funny if I did it right then. All right, so let me move you down here, get you into our weeding and layering section here, and let's get this done. When you purchase, does not charge you for the 60. Oh, today's new design hasn't been uploaded yet. Yeah, we normally get it early afternoonish. Where are we at numbers-wise? TikTok. We need to be on YouTube, okay? We need to be on YouTube, TikTok, because if we get over 400 live on YouTube, we are going to do a full artwork pack giveaway. So TikTok, get over to YouTube. So I'm going to pull this design a little bit from the bottom, okay, and at an angle from the bottom. And I'm going to ask you guys in a minute why you think I did that. So the way that I weeded that right there, from an angle from here coming back this way, why do you think I did it that way? Let me know. Why do you think I pulled it that way versus the other way? Was there a reasoning, or was that just the first corner that I grabbed? And let's get my flamingo now. I see you, Mary Alice. I see you, All-Star. I see you guys thinking. All right, so let me show you why. Yes, I see most of you guys. So, had I pulled it this way, okay, this part, had I pulled it this way, had I pulled it from this corner, okay, see these little inside areas of the heart where it's open right there? See that? See that? See that? They're all coming from the bottom, right? Had I pulled it from the top, every single one of those pieces would have broke off, which wouldn't affect it. It wouldn't have ruined the design at all, right? But what I would have had to do is pick this out, pick that out, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Basically 13 extra picks. Time is money. Knowing what my design was, pulling it from the bottom up, or what I did is the corner up, the vinyl was actually able to get through there, and you can see I didn't have to weed out the inside of any of those hearts right there. By the way, just tried your HTV anything and made a cup. It's amazing. I love that, Tasha. It is. Hey, and all of you guys that know me, I don't sell something that I haven't tested yet and that I don't know works. So if you guys see me making, and that's why I always make everything on my lives as well. If I make something, or if I have it on the website, I've tested it, it works, and honestly, and that's why HTV Anything was Product of the Year this year in the industry. All right. Is there a color that I want to press first? Should I press the pink first, or should I press the flamingo first? Or does it matter? What do you think? And I'm going to grab some app tape as you guys are answering that question. Our blue gridded app tape, I think, might be coming back in stock today, actually, as well. I know a lot of you are about to ask me that, so. All right, so that, boom to there, and I can cut here. So, because none of this design is actually layered on top of each other at any point, it doesn't matter, okay? I could do this one first, that second. I could do the pink first and that second. It honestly doesn't matter, okay? Because I'm not having to line up the circle or anything, and that's where the question came in earlier. I don't have to worry about it because that's what these stars are for. Those are my registration marks. Does that make sense? So, you guys know the magic material I'm going to look for now, and that is Mr. Parchment paper, right? So, got my parchment paper here, and I'm going to do, I'll do the circle design first, but like I said, it doesn't matter which one. So, I am going to pull off this guy here, I think. I don't have any nails to open that up. There we go. So, app tape. Did I say what do I press first? Did I really say press? Yeah, I meant layer. So, what do I layer first? Drop that baby down there, okay? Let me grab my squeegee. Now on my squeegee, I always work from the middle out. If you go from down here and you catch an edge, I'm sure a lot of you have done this off the start, and you catch an edge, it might wrinkle it up. That's why I always go middle away. Got that? Now, when taking this off, I always flip it over and roll from the back side, and you can see how easy that released right there. I did say press. Okay, please do not press this. That would be bad. Now, parchment paper down. Okay, parchment paper down. And now what I'm going to do with my parchment paper down is I'm looking at my stars now. Okay, so with my stars, oh, sorry, TikTok, let me get you guys over here a little bit because I think my arm's getting in the way and it's making it a little blurry. There, maybe that's better. Uh-oh, I let it sit down on it a little bit. Uh-oh, look what I did, not paying attention. There, we're good. Parchment paper saved me right there. So, I'm looking at my stars, and I just say, okay, that star's lined up there. That star's lined up there. Once I have my two stars lined up, I know that I'm good to go. So, I'm going to squeegee that there, right? See how I have my open area there? And then I'm just going to hold on to that. I don't have room with the cameras right here. But parchment paper out. Throw that off to the side over there. And then we will just squeegee this bad boy down there. And we have a perfect two-color design. Now, lift this up. There's our perfect two-color design, right? By the way, Eric, good choice on the flamingo. That looks sweet. That looks super sweet. Now, with this here, again, I'm just going to pull this off. But before I do that, I like to trim around this, okay? So, I'm going to trim around this, kind of like the shape of the cup that I'm putting it on. Boom. Good to go. All right, now that we have that, let's grab our tumbler holder. Let me grab a Starbucks cup here. Now, I ran out of Starbucks cups, so I just pulled some decals off of this Starbucks cup. So, it's got a little bit of a little bit of like oils on it. So I'm hoping it sticks good. How many of you guys are currently using the parchment paper trick? You better be. It's freaking amazing. So what I like to do when I'm doing a decal like this or a tumbler like this, again, see how easy my backer is pulling off here? Now, once I get my backer off here, okay, I want to get rid of, okay, because I'm done with them now. I don't need these stars anymore because those stars weren't necessarily part of the design. Those stars were just to help me line everything up, right? So these stars go bye-bye. Bye-bye star. And now we're ready to go, okay? Now, again, what I do, I like to open up the area where my circle is. So you can see I just trimmed that a little bit. And then I'm going to put this right there. I'm going to put this right there. Does everybody see what I did with that and why I did that? The reason why I did that is I want to now be able to see to line up the Starbucks part of the cup. But I don't want to have all of my adhesive exposed. Does that make sense? So once I have this here, all right, I'm just looking for my cup and it looks like I have, and I'll be able to get it off later, but it looks like Wrigley has been around here because I got a little Wrigley dog hair on it. So checking my edge, oh, that looks beautiful there. Wrap this around here, that looks good there. We are sitting pretty. All right, so once I know I have it lined up good, I just lined my circle up, okay? Flip this around and release one side at a time. As long as you do it like this, one side at a time, it makes everything a whole lot easier. All right, so good with that. Now again, because I pulled a decal off of this right before the live, there was a little bit of kind of like oils from my hands as far as pulling it off. So I'll just have to be careful as I'm pulling this off to make sure everything's staying down good, which it looks like it is, but even that little bit of the color changing there, because that's where I was kind of handling the cup a lot, as long as you just roll it off, as soon as the adhesive bonds with the cup, it's going to stay on there good. Because I actually had a color changing design on here before this, and it was a pain in the butt to take off. I actually had to use the heat gun to take it off. And then this side. So what I did is I opened up a little bit of it on that side, so I can come back now on this side and finish it off. And you can see how everything hit it perfect. If you don't want the Starbucks circle in the middle, what you can actually do, an easy thing to do with the file, is just delete that circle, okay? You can just delete that circle in the file and just throw an extra heart or two in there. So that's one simple way to do it. Or what I recommend is if you have a monogram, you could easily throw a perfect monogram circle in there, which would look amazing. So, or any type of design you want to go in there. So you can get as creative as you want with something like that. Eric, I think I'm almost liking, and you can see every spot where I was kind of holding the cup a lot is where kind of my oils were on my hand. How many of you guys use the heat gun to form a better bond with the vinyl on your tumblers? And that's a good thing to do as well. So what it does, when you use a little bit of heat from the heat gun onto your actual design, it helps form and kind of activate that adhesive a little bit better onto the cup. So it's a cool little trick. Mel, you do that already? Yes. Oh, sweet. I see a lot of you do it. Good. It's a cool little trick, and it works good, right? All right, rolling this down here, and we are almost done. Again, had I not just pulled off a big decal off of this right before this, it would have been a lot easier to release my app tape, but just got to be careful off the start. Good with that, and then I'm getting to the very end here. You're using the heat gun, yes. After taking the app tape off, yes, Nicole. Yeah, I normally do it after I take the app tape off, as far as the heat gun trick. And you can do it before, but the issue with that, if you do it before, I've found more issues doing it before, because what that does, especially if the app tape's a little bit stronger app tape, is it kind of activates the adhesive on the app tape even more, which can make it. Yes, I would recommend, that's a great point, Evelyn, which I should have done. I looked for some of my alcohol wipes and I didn't have any here, but because I just took that other decal off of this cup a little while ago, I should have wiped this down with some alcohol wipes just to get those oils off of it. So, good to go with that. Now, I'm going to drop this in here, and you guys want to see what it does? Let's check it out. I'm going to bring TikTok, I'm going to bring you guys down here so you can see better. There we go. And YouTube, do the same with you guys. Let me bring you down here and lift this up. All right, let me get my water. Let's do some pouring. See what this baby looks like. Oh yeah. And that, man, that fit really good around the logo too. So, when I pour the water in here, you'll see how quickly this activates. Watch the pink on it. Look at it already. Done. Man, that was quick. That was super quick. Jeez. The Opal sample pack is all signed vinyl, yes. That was so quick. And here, I was doing this the other night. It looks pretty cool. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this heat gun close enough. So check it out when I hit it with the heat gun here. And then as soon as I turn it off, watch, it'll go right back to the purple. It's so sweet, isn't it? And then even, and this is one of my favorite parts about this material, let's say you are drinking out of this tumbler, right? And you do this, and you're just holding it, okay? The whole time you're drinking it and holding it, but then when you put it down, see how it turns pink and then back to purple. So every time you do that and kind of grab it, it changes from that pink to purple again. So it's pretty cool the way, just from the kind of the heat of your hands, how it just pops to the pink and then back to the purple again. And then obviously, as you drink more and more of it, then, and let me show you what a half and half looks like. Let me get the heat gun again. And this is just to do it quicker. So now you can kind of see the difference. When the water, cold water, only goes to right there. Yeah, that does look pretty sweet, doesn't it? I didn't even notice that. I agree, Eric. So check it out. Eric was saying it's pretty cool how, especially on this clear cup, how the pink flamingo shows pink from the inside as well. So all the pink hearts on the inside. And the other color we used here is the flamingo opal. So it gets from like an orange to a pink to a light pink to kind of just all color shifting as you hit different angles with it. Yes, the color, so we have had a couple people test it, and they said that yes, the color changing still did work under epoxy, as long as, here's the deal, and here's the biggest thing with that. So some double wall tumblers are thick enough to where it doesn't get the outside cold enough. Does that make sense? So it doesn't get the outside cold enough to where it activates the color changing vinyl. So if that's the case, then no, it won't work under the epoxy. But I would test the tumbler ahead of time. If you put the color changing vinyl onto whatever tumbler you're doing with the epoxy, and it does change colors, when you put the epoxy over it, it will still change colors because it's still getting the temperature that it needs to change it. No, not on plastic cups. I'm talking about regular cups that you would use epoxy on. Because that's what I was saying. The color changing vinyl works on, even for example, and let me show you an example of one. Here. This, and not that you would use it on here, but this is one of our double wall tumblers. So on a tumbler like this, okay, because it's a double wall tumbler, it's not going to be nearly as quick as far as activating, but you'll see this is the clear right now, and then over time, as it starts to come through, this ColorSpark here is going to change to that blue to give that look. And I can start to feel it starting to get a little bit cold, but obviously it's going to take a little bit longer because of the double wall. So this is a thinner double wall, which means that it's going to do that. Matt, we need color changing from clear to pink. I do have about, and it's going to be a little while because we got to go through the whole production process, and then we actually have to get some. We have to test it. We have to make sure the adhesives are good and everything. But we do have about 10 new colors that we are currently working on. Okay, and they're going to be some pretty cool ones. You guys are going to like them. You know what I'm thinking would be freaking awesome is, see, can you guys see it? Just starting to get to the blue now. But you know what I'm thinking would be amazing is to have like 5, 6 different colors of clear. So when you're looking at it normal, it would always look clear. But as soon as you fill it up, then it would change to all the different colors, like the red and the blue and the green and the pink and the so on. So I think that would be pretty badass. But you guys can see, and I'll show you up close here. And it's just a light blue right now, but as kind of that cold water stays in there, it'll keep getting a darker and darker blue over time. And I'll show you how dark that blue gets with this here. So look how quickly that hit it. So this one here is our snowflake one, where it has the mixture of the reflective sign vinyl, ColorSpark Reflect, with the color changing blue on top. What's up, Texas Finest Apparel? Appreciate your support. Not needed, but thank you. Oh, you guys are over there. Thank you. We do not sell sublimation paper. I won't say that we will never sell sublimate. I never say that we'll never do anything. So it's not in the plans right now. That would be sweet, wouldn't it? Yes. Evelyn, that's a great idea. Did you guys see Evelyn's idea right there? If it were clear, right? If it were clear, I'm just trying to think, and you get a cold beverage, right? And it's a gender reveal party. So the mom is holding, well, they can't be having an alcoholic beverage, obviously, but I can, right? I have a beer. She has a sparkling, what's the non-alcoholic version? And then you pour them in, and it either turns to a pink or a blue. That would be sweet. That would be really cool. Yes, I like that. All right, but here's the downfall. Here's the downfall. And some of you guys, let me know how many of you, let me switch over to the camera here so I can see all of you guys. Hold on. Let me flip you guys around here. TikTok. All right, so how many of you guys here have gotten the color changing vinyl and it come to you and you unbox it and it is changed to the other color? Because it was cold as heck here the other day when we got some of our shipments in. And I was kind of pissed at first because it's always warm here. So we open up the boxes and it's like a dark, dark blue, right? And I'm like, damn it. This is supposed to be the color changing. It's supposed to be clear. And I realized that it was like 40 degrees because it was early in the morning and it was cold. Well, it doesn't have to, like, it's activated by temperature. So even if you're carrying that mug around, and that's the downfall to the gender reveal, right? If you're doing a gender reveal and it's cold outside, it will turn pink or blue or whatever before you even pour the drink in there because the temperature. Those are our TRW scrapers or squeegees. We have them on the website. These squeegees are freaking amazing. We manufacture them all, but all of our squeegees have a ruler. They're 6 inches. They have a ruler for centimeters and inches on it as well. So the gender reveal is a great idea in warm weather. How much would that suck if you went to hand them their glasses or whatever it is before you do it and they're already pink? And it just ruins the whole thing. That would be so bad. Yeah, changes at 35 degrees. Yeah, but then the problem is the drinks would take so long to get to that point. Yes, they'll work with Vinyl Shield, 100%. Yes. Yeah, 40's freaking freezing here. All right. So, let me flip around here and show you a couple of the different things that we did here today. All right. So, the shirt we did. So this shirt, I did the second press on it, right? So this one here, yes, they can be layered as well. That's a good point. I need to try that. That just got me thinking now. I wonder if the pink to like if they're layered on top of each other, I wonder what color it kind of shows. You know what? The clear ones might show a mixture of color. But I think the pink to purple, because it has a blocker in the back, wouldn't change much. Yeah. All right. So the material I used here, I love this. It's our super soft metallic ColorSpark heat transfer vinyl. Now, if you guys didn't see when I pressed this earlier, okay? If you didn't see when I pressed this earlier, just go to the YouTube channel and you will be able to see me pressing that. All right? I'm going to try something here real quick. I'm very impatient, as many of you probably already know. So I'm putting half of the blue over the pink. I want to see what happens. I can't wait until after the live. That would take too long. All right. So the pink has, and I'm sure you can barely see it. See the clear layering over the pink? Let's see what happens here. It's definitely a darker, man, it's almost, can you guys see the difference? It's definitely a different color. I can't tell, let me turn around and actually look at it. I would call it more of almost a navy blue. I would call it more of like a navy blue, because it's definitely, I'll show you guys TikTok up close, and then YouTube, I'll show you guys up close. See the difference between the purple and the blue? It's definitely darker, but not a completely different color. Let's see if I peel this off and throw it over the green, what happens. All right, throw it over here, and throw it half and half on the green. Whoa, that was quick. All right, half and half on the green, and we get this. And I would call that a dark, probably like a dark hunter green. I don't think the pink over the blue is going to make a difference, because I think that blocker on the pink, how the pink has the white background, let's see. We're just, this is what we call the TRW lab, right? Yeah, all I'm seeing is the purple. You guys see it? All I'm really seeing is the purple. So that white, how it has kind of that white backer, and it's almost like a blocker, that's not allowing that blue color to come through at all. So, and that would be the same on the yellow green as well, the limeade, because it also Look how hard it is to peel this off. It also has that white. No, this layering, I mean, I'm telling you guys, this adhesive on this color changing vinyl is so strong. I'm telling you, you could honestly, I'm almost 100% confident in this, that not putting it, maybe not as much on a Starbucks cup like this because it's not dishwasher safe, but putting it on in a ceramic mug like this, I would say it's dishwasher safe without vinyl shield. Because it was hard as heck to pull that off. So on the ceramic mug, yes. All right, so I showed you that was the, oh, let me show you again. I don't know if we ended up finishing it or we had a squirrel moment. So this is the rose gold soft metallic heat transfer vinyl, okay? Rose gold soft metallic. So where you'll find that at when you're on the website, and I'm going to bring you guys over here TikTok to see. Let me flip you around here real quick. So where you'll find the soft metallic at is, if you go to vinyl and foil, I'm switching you guys as well, YouTube. If you go to vinyl and foil, ColorSpark HTV, and then soft metallic, bottom left corner. And I used the rose gold today. Is today National Squirrel Day? No, it's not. You're lying. I think you're lying. Hey, TikTok, are you on YouTube? We came so close. We were at like 330 at one point. We're at 315 on YouTube right now. 400 is a full artwork pack giveaway. And we're running out of time. Yes, Brian, exactly. On our lives, every day is National Squirrel Day. I agree. I see something that could be cool and I'm gone. It really is. Holy shit. That's awesome. The 3D Puff Dara, possibly. There's still a lot of pressing issues with the 3D Puffs. And so it is starting to get better, but there are definitely still a lot of issues with it. All right, so check this out. How far in should I put the pressure rollers on my material? I put it pretty much, I would say, Rocky, I would say a 1/4 inch inside, like if the right pinch roller, have a 1/4 inch of material between the farthest right side of the wheel and the edge, just to be safe. I'm to the point where I basically put it right on it now, but just to be safe. Matt, those HTV anything fades if you put it on a car winch. The HTV anything doesn't fade, Texas. What will fade is just the heat transfer vinyl, okay? So heat transfer vinyls don't have a UV protectant on them because you don't need it with shirts. So over time, if you just do like a glitter heat transfer vinyl on HTV anything, put it on the back of a car window that's sitting outside, it will start to fade over time. So yes, it's mainly made for tumblers, for TVs, for like phones, for anything around kind of indoors. Vinyl Shield is scheduled to come back in on Monday. I know we sold out of it super quick last time. Vinyl Shield is scheduled to come back in stock on Monday, but shipping is crazy right now, so I'm not 100% sure. I would say that's 50-50, but it should definitely be next week, unless it gets held up at all. All right, so rose gold soft metallic, soon. I'm just not trying to hear that. I know the answer is soon. Herm, soon. I was actually working on it till like 3 a.m. last night. So we are now, I know last time we were about 95%. We are about 99% compatible with X7 now. And I think 100% sure that we're going to be able to get it all compatible with X7. And that's what's been the huge holdup. All right. Other thing we got is, yes, just plug the ears. La, 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 la. The actual design that I used, this one here, is out of the Fit Workout Pack right here, which again, with the coupon code TRW Release 65 is 65% off. We were almost out of the dragon fruit color changing vinyl, but we did get some more in stock, okay? But I don't know how long that is going to last until our next shipment comes in. So I know we got some more of the limeade as well, the dragon fruit, and the Arctic blue. But again, how long? I'm just trying to look real quick to see where we are as far as inventory on it as well, just to kind of give you an idea. Ooh, yeah, we don't have a ton of it left. We do have some more coming in, another small order, and then our big order will come in. So I would say with what we have in, if the new one doesn't come in, it definitely probably won't last through the weekend. Hopefully we'll get the new order in maybe on Monday with some. And that's the pink, the dragon fruit is the pink to purple. Okay, limeade we have decent stock on, and the Arctic blue is probably in between the two of those. Some retail therapy. Well, hope your day goes better even if you don't need the retail therapy, Emily. All right, good to go with that. Good to go with that. How many likes do we got today? We have 331 likes. So we got 3 mini pack giveaways. All-Star training will be, I don't have a schedule, but I'm thinking it will be end of next week for the All-Star training. For the free one for YouTube All-Star members, yes. All right, anybody that's new, as you guys know, Design a Day giveaway. Get on there, get your free design every single day on the website. Free SVG file you can use for commercial use as well. We are building, if you haven't seen it yet, okay, we are building a new page. If you click on tutorials and view TRW tutorials, we are building a new page here, okay, where you're going to be able to see, and the whole point of this page is going to be able to see some of our different tutorials, whether it's a YouTube, whether it's a TikTok, whether it's an Instagram, whatnot. But what you'll also be able to do, and this is the whole goal to help you guys as well, is when you click on learn more of, for example, this one, or whichever one, it will actually have the different materials that you're going to need or that I use in that video. So this is one, starting a rhinestone business with your silhouette cameo, but then underneath it, I'm using hotfix tape. This is a starter kit. This is the mask design. This is the cutting mat. These are the rhinestones that I'm using. This is the magic flock. There's the brush. There's the blade that I'm using, and so on. So the goal of this new page, and it's a kind of like a blog page, but it's all obviously videos, more like a vlog, but it's videos that you may have seen, but as you guys know, on TikTok and on Instagram, you can't put links. So our goal is to simplify it for you guys to make it as easy as possible to see all of those different things that you may need, right? So if I look at the one with the Cricut Explorer Air, there's all the materials again that I'm using in that one, okay? So that's the goal, is just to simplify everything for you guys for when you're on the website to make your experience better and easier. All right, let's flip around here. So I got 3 mini packs. I got one mini pack on TikTok. Actually, no, we were over 200 on TikTok. So I got 2 mini packs on TikTok, and I have 3 mini packs on YouTube. You guys ready? Yes. This is the one that I had done before. This one was the Candy Apple Red Opal. And we call them starter packs. We have starter packs on the website where it has all 13, 1 foot sheet of all 13 colors of the Candy Apple Opal and whatnot. So those will be sweet. All right. Here we go. I'm going to bring you guys over here. We're going to go YouTube first. YouTube, the top name that I highlight, and then the 2 names underneath that will be our mini pack winners of choice today. Picking the winners in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our winners for a mini pack of choice on YouTube are, remember, no spamming. Here we go. We got these right here. Boom, boom, and boom. I got Brian Lofton. Brian, congratulations, dude. I got Jody Stoddard, and I got Vanessa Williams. So let me get here real quick. I got to get a camera here to take a picture. Boom. All right. 3 winners on YouTube. You guys are good to go. Now, TikTok. We got 2 winners on TikTok. TikTok, you ready? Here we go. Scrolling through TikTok, my first winner for a mini pack of choice is this person right here. I got Big Mike in Tulsa. Big Mike in Tulsa. You got yourself a mini pack of choice, taking a screenshot of that. And my second winner on TikTok for a mini pack of choice is this person right here. I got Zuri Ramirez. Zuri Ramirez, congratulations, Zuri. You got yourself a mini pack of choice as well. Sweet. All right, crew. Hey, remember, probably tomorrow, I will put everything for Monday's live. If any of you that are brand new, just to let you know, every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I go live on YouTube and we give away, this next week will be our 235th Silhouette Cameo 4 we've given away. So, Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the Rhinestone World YouTube channel. I'll hop on TikTok as well, okay? But you have to be on the YouTube channel for a chance to win the Cameo. And then, coming up here soon, we are going to be giving away the cutter that I was using today, the Graphtec CE 7040, a $1,300 vinyl cutter we're going to give away. So stay tuned for that. But just to let you know, to win that, you will need to be subscribed to the YouTube channel, following us on Instagram and TikTok. So let's go. Can we purchase Silhouette from you? Because my luck winning one seems to be Samantha. Yes, you can. We have Silhouette starter kits and everything on the website. We actually, instead of selling just the Silhouette, like most places do, and then they have starter kits as well, the way that we do it is every single Silhouette comes with some type of material. You decide, do I want to do car decals? Do I want to do rhinestones? Do I want to do heat transfer vinyl? And we don't charge any extra for that material in those little starter kits. And it's not a ton, but it's something to get you started and get you going. And it's the same price as what everybody else actually charges for just the cutter alone, right? All right. So, any questions before we finish up? I'm sorry. Yes, 12 colors. It probably is 12, Lori. Hold on. Let me look real quick. For the opal, starter pack. Let's see. Oh, you know why? I know why. So it's saying mermaid mystery. It is missing sunset is the 13th color. So no, it's got sunset. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's got 13 down there. It's got Sunfire 1, Flamingo 2, Paradise 3, Mirage 4, Sunset 5, Mermaid 6, Mystery 7, Unicorn 8, Candy Apple 9, Sherbet 10, Peacock 11, Mystic 12, and Lemonade 13. So it does have 13. Yes. And yeah, I'll flip it around and show you guys real quick as well, TikTok, because I see a few of you asking, where do you get the kits on the website? So when you're on our website and you go to kits, right here, and then you're going to go to, down from kits, you're going to go to crafting kits. So let's say, for example, you wanted a silhouette cameo and you wanted to do rhinestones. This right here is our silhouette cameo for rhinestone starter kit. So the cameos are $299 basically wherever you get them. That's the normal price for just the cutter. But on our site, you're also going to get the scoop. You're going to get a 50 gross of stones, the brush, 2 feet of the magic flock, 5 feet of hot fix tape. You're going to get 3 rhinestone fonts and the silhouette cutter as well. And then we have other kits where it's, this one is for doing, if you want to do decals. This one is a kit if you want to do wraps for the skinny tumbler. This one is for heat transfer vinyl. So this one's for rhinestone decals. So we have, and then if you already have a vinyl cutter, these kits down here, which are obviously less expensive, are just the materials that you would need to do the different things. Got it? Love my opal starter kit. Love it, Ruth. The opals are freaking sweet, aren't they? All right, so the 65% off code works on all designs and fonts and mini packs. Okay? So all of the new mini packs, the designs, and the fonts, the TRW Release 65 will work on that. Yes, I have layered flash reflective on a shirt, Brian. Yes, I actually did one of my bullpen shirts layered with flash reflective, and it's probably gone through at least 20 to 30 washes already. Good to go? Sweet. All right. Hey, appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for coming by today. I know this one was pretty quick unannounced and pretty early for some of you guys as well. We don't sell the actual Cricut, but all of our supplies will work with the Cricut. So those kits at the bottom of where I was showing, whether it's a rhinestone starter kit or whatever, all of that stuff will work with the Cricut machine as well. And that's why we do all the videos with the Cricut, to show you guys how to use our materials with that machine. Even though we don't sell it, we still want to educate you on how to use it, because a lot of you Cricut users out there, right? Sound good? All right. Hey, TikTok, appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming by. I'm sure I'll see you guys again here soon. Make sure to follow. I'll see you guys soon. Later. YouTube, appreciate all of you guys as well. I know, early in California, right? Hey, thanks so much for coming by. Monday, live. Make sure to go subscribe to the YouTube channel now, and I will see you guys probably before then, but at the latest, Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for another Silhouette Cameo 4 giveaway. And I'm going to be working on a new TikTok video right after this as well. All right, crew. We'll see you guys soon.